Hello, hello. What's up, y'all? LL here. Pokemon Legends Arceus there. I hope y'all doing good. Hope your day's going well. Let's press on.
Why, if it isn't LL. What a pleasure finding a familiar face, or any face, in this corner of the Alabaster Icelands. I come to bring Garrick an order of sword caps. He was more than willing to have a chat about Avalugg. What do you say? Interested in a bit of gossip? And why wouldn't you be? So Avalugg, yes? The fifth of Hiswee's nobles?
That he is. And you know what? He is an absolute beast.
Well, yes. According to what I was told, not only does he barrage you with chunks of ice, he also fires off massive icicles. It can cause sharp ice crystals to erupt from the ground below you. Doesn't that seem a bit too powerful to take on? What's more, apparently Avalugg of old could... The Avalugg of old could be up to 100 feet tall. Doesn't he seem a bit too big to take on?
Oh, you'll be alright. You just have to eat some sword caps and give your training your all. Nothing better for building a muscle than that. Onward now, to the arena.
Yes, well, I did want to see that Avalugg, but perhaps not at the cost of my life. So I suppose my freezing digits and I will be off.
Hey, bud. He's just a friendly buddy. Good for you. My champ. I don't think Rice would handle him very well. Look at that back. Level 70. No, why do you have that move? Why do you have that move, dude? Yeah, it's gonna hurt. Oh, we might be able to catch him. He'd be weak against fighting. Then noodle out. Well, if we have to kill him, we have to kill him, but I'd rather not. Stay in there! No! He just killed himself. Well then. Great. Lick our wounds. It goes to Ultra Balls. Everyone drink your toxins. There we go. Pharmaceuticals. I think I caught one of these. Six of them, actually. Okay, here we go. So we're to quell Avalug as you wished. In the end, the strength of your feelings won out. Or maybe your real strength from the way that you walk among both Pokemon and people. I swapped it. Well, I suppose I'd better get to work making some bombs using that eternal ice. I've heard how they are made, and with muscles like mine, it'll only be a moment's work. And there you have it. If you truly wish to quell Avalog, then walk on. The path lies before you. Go chuck chunks of ice at you without relent. You need unrivaled dodging. Well, I'm going, and I'm going to continue the battle when I die. And then that's how I'll win. Shamelessly. What? Crazy. Whoop, right into it. Guess we'll get closer. Yeah, man. Okay. If we can get him down to quarter, 3/4 HP, that'd be good. Weak to fire. Could be bad. Alright. So when we do die, We can continue from quarters at least. Like, how do we get our stamina back? It doesn't seem to ever come back, does it? Continue. Shamelessly. Come on. Come on, Noodle. Go with it. Alright, let's do it again. And he got burned. Still did a lot even with the burn. Alright, halfway there. Oh, right into it, of course. Doing double moves. Oh no. Ow. Bummer. But only a quarter left then, right? Oh, it's too early on that. There we go. There we go. Ah. GG. The powder. Relax, bro. Got the icicle plate. Derek, sir, you needn't look quite so downcast. But seeing mighty Avila quelled and by such a slight child, a child that fell from the very sky. Is this LL boy some kind of monster in disguise? He's no monster. He's the one who risked his life without a second thought in order to quell our frenzied, suffering nobles. LL. Garrick cares for the Pearl Clan with all of his heart and believes in the almighty Sinnoh just as deeply. But he has feared more than any of us that getting involved with the Diamond Clan and your Galaxy team could cause people to flag in their devotion to the almighty Sinnoh. That will change. Irida. I know that your fears will change once you see what I've seen. LL has much to teach us. He's shown us how we can overcome all manner of strife, so long as Pokemon are with us. He's made me want to help Glaceon realize greater strengths as well. To see my whole world grow broader. It seems you've already changed, Irida. I knew you could pull this off, LL. You called every last frenzied noble. Is that space timer going to start closing up now, or what? There's a little way of knowing for sure, though the rift does seem perhaps a little smaller somehow. Let's hope so anyway. Well, with any luck, things will settle down now. Although even if the rift does start spitting out more of that strange lightning, we should still be alright as long as we've got LL. Indeed we should. It's been good to have him at our side. You know something, Irida? We may never agree on who's got it right about the almighty Sinnoh, but you Pearl Clan folks aren't all that bad in my book. Look who's finally seen reason. Anyway, now that we called the last noble, I say we pay grim old Commander Kamado a visit and see if he'll finally crack a smile for us. Got a plot warp? Nope. You got plenty of time, so let's go get this thing. Probably to make a new base camp. I can't climb up there. Go. Hey, you remember the Galaxy team, right? I've heard you're studying Pokemon and making some kind of book about them. That mean you're also studying my dear beloved Bergmite? Of course. I can't allow that. It means you know more about Bergmite than I do. I'm actually convinced nobody loves or understands Bergmite more than I do. Once you complete his entry in his book, you should come show it to me. Not a base camp. Oh, it's a pearl settlement. Now I can warp here at least. Alright, so let's head back to town. Sweet. Not many points, but we got these two new entries. 3, 4. Very good, very good. Better chunk than I thought it would have been. The commander's eagerly awaiting our report. Turn to the village. See if there's any more to do. Gotta jump back in that rift, right?
Each of the Pokemon nobles became frenzied, and now each of them has been quelled. We still have no explanation why this calamity befell us, but I'm glad to see it put to an end. To think peace would be restored to Hisui by the hand of our mysterious Rift-born helper. When tomorrow dawns, it will dawn a world restored to normalcy. Long last, we'll be able to return to our normal lives. Nourish yourselves as the wallflower, and allow yourself a good long rest. Don't forget, Survey Corps' work is not over. It does not end until our people can live here in Hisui without fearing the Pokemon around us.
You just don't be afraid. Just go out there and catch them. Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. Thanks for this nice, sizable helping of potato mochi, Benny, old chum. Well, if there's anything else that you recommend, by all means, bring it out. Yeah, anything. Bring out anything else. Having the nobles quelled puts a grave threat to rest. Now it's time we focus on our survey work. But we still can't let our guard down around regular wild Pokemon, of course. I certainly have my reservations as to whether Avalugg needed quelling, but if it means bringing a calm to everyone, then I suppose we did the right thing. Yes, someone might have been under attack by some frenzied noble at this very moment if LL hadn't come out of the sky. Still the wonder though. Just what is that space-time rift anyway? What will make it finally go? Wait, if the rift had vanished, would that leave LL stranded here? I guess so. Well, our little team is very practiced at investigating things by now. We'll look into the matter and find a solution, I have no doubt. Even if we don't, you always have a home here in Jubilife Village, LL. Now then, tomorrow's soon upon us. It'll be another hard day at work for the Survey Corps. Don't forget what we put our sights on. Nothing less than a completed Pokédex. That's right. We'll get it done with LL in the lead, and me in the valiant, and me as the valiant assistant. Assistant? Come now, Akiri. Don't sell yourself short. You're a full-fledged member of the Survey Corps too. Oh, thanks for that, Professor. I guess I better eat my fill and get plenty of energy for another long day tomorrow. We're gonna roll credits. See what's left. What is left in this game? Something. That seems like a end of the game mission. Disaster looming. Wow. LL. Some sort of dreadful energy seems to be pouring from the rift in space-time. Now the entire sky has gone red. I have a word from the commander. You're to report to his office at once. Jeez. Harsh.
The way the sky has changed is ominous. Very ominous indeed.
What's this about, Commander? You did call us to discuss the quelling of all the nobles, didn't you?
I can wait. There's more pressing concern here that must be addressed. First strike with that strange lightning, the one that drove Cleaver into a frenzy. Struck the night LL fell from the sky, did it not? It only seems natural to think that the two events might be linked in some way. Who or what are you really, LL?
Survey Corps member?
Indeed. You've done all I've ordered. That does not answer the question of who you really are. You came from the rift, as did the lightning. You're connected to these frenzies, are you not? Do you think to gain our trust by quelling the frenzies you yourself brought about? Having gained our trust, what then? What is it that you're really after here?
Hold on, Commander. There's nothing to suggest LL has wronged us.
Exactly. Besides, do you really think he's got the sort of fearsome power it takes to make all this happen?
Sorry. That was the other guy. Exactly. And besides, do you think he has the power to make all this happen?
Let me ask you in return. Can you prove beyond a doubt that he is free from guilt? This person, the stranger who appeared out of the rift in space-time, you can guarantee he is who he says. who can guarantee he is to be trusted.
But that... no one can do that. You're asking us to prove a negative. How's anyone supposed to prove the absence of all doubt? Come on, let's be reasonable. What is LL supposed to do then?
He'll be given the chance to investigate this latest disaster. But not as a member of the Galaxy team. He remains a suspect unless he can clear his name. There are those in this village who cannot trust a stranger like you who fell from the sky. So I must ask you to leave. You're no longer welcome in the Galaxy team. Consider yourself banished from this village until you can explain these calamities. Why they keep befalling our good people. No. Until you restored our world to its rightful state and proven your innocence beyond doubt. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. How can you act so heartless? Don't you believe in LL?
Do not attempt to intervene on his behalf. I will do what I must as commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. I have not forgotten your deeds, nor the usual skill you have displayed. That's why I've chosen to let you walk out of here free, rather than clap you in chains.
Well then. You're... to be expelled from the village? What? Why? Orders are orders. Let's go. I'm taking all my 100 whatever Pokemon I caught. Oh, I can only walk slowly. Okay. Oh, bye. Scary. I can't talk to anyone. Wonder if I can get in front of her. Could anyone do such a thing? Guess we should have expected this from a stranger in the sky. We can take it from here, ma'am. Understood. However, the decision was mine to accept this stranger as a member of the Survey Corps. It's only right that I should personally escort him from the village into the Fieldlands camp. I'll also see him off. As will I, naturally. I'll allow it. Then, I'll mark you down as all bound for the Fieldland camp. Safe travels. Harsh. I can't believe the boss would do this. He acted on his own orders when he quelled the frenzied nobles. Quite right. Moreover, even if you did happen to fall from the sky, that hardly gives you the power to return it red. This is utterly intolerable, and, I might add, absurdly unscientific. As a man of science, I must fight such illogical thinking tooth and nail. You must not. You only cause LL more pain if you're driven out as well for defending him. However, there are others who might offer help. You've been an aid to both the Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan. Of course. Perhaps Adaman or Irida might take you in. I'm afraid they've both already returned to their respective settlements. Perhaps you could go find Leon first. He's likely to be at the Grand Tree Arena. Don't die out there alone. That's an order. I'm sure you have all you need to complete the survey the commander has tasked you with. I might offer my advice. In this life you will meet both admiration and abuse from others. How others choose to view you is a choice only they can make. You cannot make it for them. All that truly matters is that you hold firm to your own values. What if the dream I first shared with you on Prelude Beach to complete the Pokédex? That dream simply won't come true without you. Well, that escalated quickly. Okay. Let's roll. Come from up here. That's what I want to do. Yep. What I want to do is this. My merit points. Now let's recruit all these wardens. You, what in the world did you do? Look at the size of that rift. If lightning starts pouring out from it, all the Pokemon who sweet could be thrown into a frenzy. The entire clan's in a panic now. I should have known that the only thing that would come from this rift was disaster. Need help. Help? Ah, well. Not exactly something I can do. Not like I wouldn't be helping you. Wouldn't like to help you, but it would put Irida in a difficult position. I truly wish I could repay you for quelling Cleaver's frenzy. But there's nothing I alone can do for you. Warden Mai might be able to help, though. She's a caring woman after all. You'll probably find her at the Worm Bridge. Sure, somewhere in this vastness of Hisui, there's a place for you as well. Key. Alright, let's make our way. My, what a frightful sky. Such a disturbing sight would be enough to put anyone ill at ease. You don't know what brought this about, do you? Trying to find out. Suppose it was too much to expect that you could already have an answer to all this. I heard from our leader what happened. You can't return to that village of yours, can you? I'm afraid the Diamond Clan cannot be the ones to save you. The Diamond Clan could end up at war with the Galaxy team if things went badly. I think you would regret that as much as anyone. The Great Weirder took a liking to you, so I want to offer my support. But forgive me, I cannot help you in this. Do not abandon hope. Time solves all things. Besides, you seem to have a talent for making your own way in the world. I have no doubt you'll continue to find a path to walk. Well, guess we'll drown ourselves. Kerr. Hey, buddy.
Strange events seem to follow you wherever you go, don't they? Found you at last, hello. I've been looking all over for you, you know. What would I do if I were to lose one of my favorite customers? Don't worry, I've already heard what happened. A good merchant knows, well, the importance of staying abreast of the latest news. It seems you're in quite a pinch. No place for you among the Diamond Clan or the Pearl Clan. Say nothing of how poorly of how the Galaxy team has treated you. But not to worry. There's still corners of the Hisui region where we can still stash you away in secret. I know a spot will be the perfect hideaway. Leave it all up to me. Here we are. I know it's no palace, but you know the saying about beggars and choosers?
Shirking your work to come pester me again. Even beneath the bleeding sky, you never change.
Always a pleasure, Mistress Kojita. I'm afraid I'm not here today to learn more of Hisui's myths and legends.
No, mistress, thank you. Just Kojita. And this is?
Why, LL is the man of the hour. He's the one who quelled the frenzy of all the Pokemon nobles, believe it or not.
Ah, the poor wretch you spoke of. Lost in time and space. Dear me, lost one, it seems I'll be able to fulfill my duty at long last, thanks to you. Duty? Indeed. I am to guide you, lost one. The task of preventing a great disaster falls to you. The rift in space-time must be mended, lest time and space themselves be thrown out of balance. But come, you may enter my dear hideaway. There's much to be told. The space-time rift is said to be a portal to innumerable other dimensions. In one such realm, far and farther still from ours, dwells Almighty Sinnoh. He expands from antiquity to eternity, and expands to all sides, above and below. Time traces the path we tread from here and now into the future, while space yawns all-encompassingly, surrounding us in every direction. You see, don't you? The two together, time and space, comprise all creation, the universe. How can one claim that either is greater than the other, as the two clans do? Really can't. Perhaps the truth is clearer to a wanderer such as you, one who has known other ages. Now listen, Lost One, here's what you must do. This we holds 3 lakes of great importance. Lake Verity, Lake Valor, and Lake Acuity. Each dwells a Pokemon said to embody one aspect of the mind. Complete the trials each will set you, and bear their gifts to the shrouded ruins. There you may receive the red chain. With it, perhaps you can bind the world together.
Bind the world, you say? You mean it won't close the rift?
Kindly spare me your doubts, young man. I know the old words and what they bid us to do. How true they are, is it mine to know? Regardless of their truth, I am bound to pass them on. How callous my ancestors to leave their legends to their children without a thought for the hardships it would cause them. But here we are. You know your duty, and you know you'll you know your duty, and you'll do it, won't you? Sure. Why not? Why not? There's nobility in knowing what must be done and seeing to it. Ah, I can see the locations.
Mrs. Kojita's got a lovely workbench here. And if you need materials, I'll be glad to help. Always happy to do business with you. That's a problem, isn't it? What shall we do about that indeed?
What's that cry? Have we now lost a Pokemon as well as a lost child? You see to it, please.
How can I refuse you, ma'am? Off we go, Ello.
Sound like Abra.
Hello there. It's an Abra. Where did you teleport in from, little fellow? It's got a letter. A letter addressed to you, LL.
To LL. You may use my Pokemon as a go-between to access pastures in Jubilee Village. I've also ensured that you'll be able to utilize your base camps without issue. I have every confidence in your ability as an adept Survey Corps member to bring this bizarre situation under control promptly. Sincerely, the boss.
Good tidings from the letter, then? Now then, go to visit the 3 lakes. Doesn't seem like an easy task, but it sure would be wonderful to have a kind soul who might help us out.
Quite the opportunist, aren't you, Volo? Such a consummate guild merchant. I managed to reassure my people for now. The Warrens are keeping a close eye on their nobles, too. Seems all is quiet for the moment. So here we are. But still, we'll never get away with openly aiding you. If we're to underestimate the commander's direct orders, the relations could grow strained. Long story short, we want to help out, but without drawing attention. It'll be just one of us. Me or her, it's up to you. But the answer should be obvious. Like, who cares? Girl. Of course you choose me. You and I made his bombs together. Okay, yeah, cool. That's what I expect of you, LL. You made the right choice. You won't regret it. So then the leftover leader will... Oops, sorry.
Is the leftover leader?
Leftover? Think again. LL trusts me enough to leave this tough job up to me alone. I'll be keeping an eye on the commander, so... I can let you all know if anything happens.
Of course, of course. The lucky one chosen comes with us to the lakes. We can fill you on the details as we go.
Well, the first task will be to decide which of the Hisui region's Great Lakes to visit. But yes, we should get moving. Rather walk this road together, but if the commander were to get wind of it, it would only make things worse. I'll meet you at whatever lake you choose. Alright, Irda, you and LL. Well, you two do what needs doing. Okay, all three. Usual stuff. The Aber gets me my other Pokemon. Yeah. Pretty chill place. We'll call it a day. Next time we'll get to the lakes. Alright, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you all next time. But until then, do me a favor and hit that like button, please. Can you subscribe if you haven't yet? And can you check out my website, llill.com. I do pet portraits, fan art, custom framing, and more. Alright, y'all. We're heading towards the end of the game, it seems. Hope to see ya for these remaining episodes. Take care.